I guess it's a little message to, I won't call you my little brother, but also assistant pastor, man, Adrian. I met this brother in 2013 at a time where we're in a chaotic environment that speaks volume about any man that's able to be successful in chaos. I think in any type of leadership role, if you can't operate at a high level, a high energy level, a high just skill level in the midst of chaos, you can't be a great leader. Even the military would acknowledge that, you know, in a chaotic environment, the leader needs to be calm. And so I remember watching Adrian as we worked together, and he was not only the assistant pastor, but he was also the pastor of administration, as he understood the most difficult task with dealing with me. As a visionary, sometimes you balk out orders, and sometimes you speak to people from an impossible level. And I can remember every time me and him sat down, I spoke to him from what I believe God was speaking to me about, and it seemed impossible sitting in our conditions. We did a lot of impossible things. I just kind of want to list some. One, we took and said we're going to take care of all of the elderly people inside of a prison that was full of people that was in poverty. And so we had a thing that we called Over 60. We did fish fry, whatever they asked for. We also, as a servant, because I believe all leaders need to be servants. Adrian was a servant, because to actually sit up on the ministry we had, what I used to give guys a test was see how you would clean another man up when he's in the infirmary. And so I can remember our times going to the hospital, and we would not only just clean them up, we would feed them a meal, but we would serve those men, pray with them, stay with them. And so he was a servant, and I can remember that about him. But I think one of the things that really stuck out, he was a real genuine young guy for his age that was serious about changing people's lives and affecting his community. And he understood the principles that you can't just affect people's community with religion, but you had to do it with education as well, but also giving them an economic base. You know, I remember we went and we made a decision to sell and do fundraisers for the church to raise funds to take care of the community. He was a big, intricate part of that. And so he's always been a guy that was skillful in the gift of administration, but also skillful in sales and skillful with accounting. And so, and skillful in leadership. I called on him from just about anything. So I look at him now, which is to me a proven fact that his early years of leadership has now come to pass that he's actually become a great leader, a great husband, impactful in his family. And so he's a guy that I believe that loves the Lord, but he also loves him with his words and his actions. And so I just wanted to share this video about my good friend and tell him I love you. I love the fact that you didn't lose your passion. I love the fact that you wrote the vision down, and you not only made it plain, you pursued the vision. Because I remember early on you had made bylaws for the gathering. That was the name of the church that he wanted to pastor. And while we were sitting amongst things that were very chaotic, we were very positive minded. And this guy wrote a vision of the gathering. Not only that church was able to impact its community, that community was able to come to that church for anything. So he had all the resources. And as I see him now as a young businessman and a young entrepreneur, and all these giftings he have always had, but he has sharpened them. And man, continue to do well, continue to shoot for the skies. God bless you, and I love you.